Welcome to the QuestCast, where the quest gets cast and the cast is on a quest. It's Adrian, and I'm the Dungeon Master again.
Zach, character's Thane.
I'm dead.
What's your character?
Vetrarch.
Vatrarch?
I'm Alex, and I'm the bard. Thalius.
Thalius. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So, last time was just a little bit of character introduction. You guys didn't get to hear Dad's, but we were all together for the other two. So, two of you are on the Dead Sea, right?
Yes.
At the same time. One of you is not. I have a way for you to get there. It's okay. To Windgate. So we'll just go ahead and as the Dead Sea approaches its destination, those that are on it can see the smaller town named Windgate. Windgate is a nice small town situated on the ocean. Surrounding it is several miles of forest. To the east stands a small mountain. You each hear the sounds of the crew readying to dock. Some are even talking about Geogloth Mountain being a nice hiking spot with a small cave at the top. Seeing as how the Dead Sea is docked for stocking and Geogloth is a one-day travel, you could have enough time to take a trip if you wanted. The tavern is just up the road from the dock. A little ways further is what seems to be a general store. In the center of town seems to be a pretty large market. As you dock, Vatrarch has some duties to attend to before leaving. You have some duties. He's a little bit different. But Caduceus approaches Thalius. So, as we get closer to Windgate here, I suggest stopping by the inn. I've kind of secured you a gig.
It's been a while since I performed in front of people besides the crew, but I will gladly stop by.
Well, that's okay. You might want to just ask what their expectations are. And what it pays. I didn't work out any of that, but I did have them agree to let you come perform if you wanted.
I can do that.
All right. You excited about it? This is your first gig since leaving, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, all right then. We're gonna move over to Thane now. Thane. The ship you're on, it's much smaller than a galleon. And the larger Dead Sea is passing you on the right to dock. They're trying to get docked, and you're and you're approaching Windgate. There's a lot of commotion coming from the Dead Sea. One of the others on your boat, an elf named Kazan, gives you another envelope with the same seal you've seen several times now. I was told to give you this.
Right.
And he hands it to you. I know what it's from, but we're almost there. You ready for this? You ready?
I have to be now.
Well. Alright. Are you opening it and reading it, or?
I'm gonna wait until after.
Okay. So, he stops and, he gets it. He gets the little ship docked, about the same time as the Dead Sea's getting docked. Says, if you need it, tavern's just up the road.
Thank you.
And then we're going to Vatrarch. Caduceus walks up to you after a few minutes after getting docked. Is everything secured?
Secured.
Secured? You sure?
Yes.
Check everything. I mean, I know is everything ready to be taken out so we can get restocked?
Yep. We're good.
All right. Head out then. Have fun. So you said you wanted to read it after you get where?
After I got docked, I was gonna read it.
Okay, you want to read it like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Away from everyone else, kind of.
As you open it, it says, "This is your last test. Kill the wizard, and you're in. No time limit. Intel says he'll be in the tavern."
And that's where I'm gonna head.
Okay. Now, as you get out and as you flipped it open and read it, you notice that the dock, it's super big. The Dead Sea, kind of large crew. Not as large as you would think for a ship that size, but
Yeah.
looking over the Dead Sea, you see a little bit of Magitech that maybe would help them have a smaller crew. And so the dock's just very busy right now. Stefano, are you two going together, or have you already stepped off and went to the tavern?
I would assume my character, as soon as we hit dock, I was gone.
Okay. To
Because
the
I had stuff to do.
yeah. So you're in the tavern, found a manager.
Yes, I walk in and walk straight up to the bar and be like, I was told I might possibly be able to perform here.
Let me go grab my manager real quick, and he runs back and grabs the manager. And she says, "All right, so I'm pretty fair. I run a pretty fair deal. You ready to hear it?"
Sure, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, the way we let bards come in and play is about 5 gold an hour.
Okay.
But you also get 3 drinks an hour, and you also get any tips people give you. Sound good?
That sounds fair.
Okay. Well, you can start. I mean, you don't have to start now. You just let me know if you want to go ahead and start now, or you want to start later. I mean,
So people won't mind if I do not necessarily singing all the time as well either. I'm pretty good with sword juggling and...
that might actually be new to some people around here. If you want to try that, you want to do that.
Fantastic, I will try that.
Okay. All right. I've got it to where you're kind of walking in. If you're going to the tavern, are you going to the tavern?
Well, of course, I gotta get a drink.
All right. So I have it where you're walking in, roughly right about the time he's finishing up his conversation and starting with his performing. And then I'm assuming you're probably already there. He probably walked off the boat shortly
Yeah,
after
I'm
you.
probably in a corner.
I
somewhere.
figured sitting in the corner on your own, right?
Yeah.
I want. So you're getting a drink. You gonna
Yeah.
walk up?
I walk up to the bar. It's like, I'd like a mead.
Mead.
Yeah.
You just size preference, or you just
Is there any size besides large?
good point. You got a gold,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say that gets you a couple drinks,
Okay.
a few drinks. You can get 2 refills with this. Here you go. Yes, I will keep track of your refills.
Okay.
And he takes a piece of charcoal on a piece of paper. What was your name?
Bachelor.
And he scribbles on the paper with his writing, and he puts 1 next to it. You're performing now.
Yes.
I want you to roll a performance check.
I think I have a +9.
I have a little chart here. So,
30-20.
dirty 20.
30-20.
All right. So you're performing, and there's quite a few people interested in what you're doing. What are you doing currently?
I think I would walk up and just introduce myself and then just be like, how about we start with some dagger juggling? How many people? How many do you think I can juggle at one time?
I think there's people interacting with you, and I think it's like a true like street performance, but in the tavern, and there's people getting really into it. Roll a d10 and add 1 to it.
7.
7.
Wait.
Was it the line on
That's
the
a
bottom?
9. That's a 10.
9, so 10. I'm going to say by the end of your little performance here, or at least during this time, you get 10 gold from people just tossing a gold in. To people listening at home, if you're worried about how much gold I'm giving them, gold in my world is like the standard. So, I mean, yeah, it makes it kind of worth less, but it's easy to keep track of if you're just using gold. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes you may have to split it for things like whatever, but it's whatever. I have a little map here. People at home won't be able to see it, but that's okay. I'm just going to take a picture of it and send it to you guys. So this is this little tavern. Where you're performing is over by the... as you walk in, just to the left there's a bunch of booths. And then out from that there's some tables, and on the very far wall on the left is a fireplace and a rug and some comfy chairs. You're performing right over in that area. As you can see, there's a large table right in front of the bar for like meetings. And then in the corner, there's a really large corner booth that is set up kind of like it's got a table or two, and then it's got one big table. And over in the corner by the end, there's like 2 tiny tables with two chairs each. And you're here for a while. And walking in, and you see the door and it says inn over it. So they have an inn and a tavern in the same kind of building. After about an hour, I've already checked your passive perceptions. Thalius and Vatrarch, sorry. You see an old man in what seems to be just tattered rags. He comes in carrying a somewhat ornate bag. Like, he's wearing rags, but a bag, black bag, gold ornate symbol. Unimportant what the symbol is because it's just an ornate bag. And he walks directly into the inn. And after about 10 minutes, you hear a commotion and some yelling. And then now you're kind of hearing this as well now. After this commotion and yelling and it sounds like a scuffle. A young man with long black hair, a short, well-kept black beard. He's slightly muscular, and he runs straight through the lobby, bolting fast, like faster than anybody can react. But he's got that bag, and he ran out the door. So what do we want to do?
I'm gonna chase him.
You're gonna chase him?
I quickly grab all my daggers that I was juggling, sheath them, and run out the door after him.
Okay. What about you guys?
Hold on. I'm going to continue drinking my meat.
Okay.
I'm gonna chase after him too. Just clearly there's something important in that bag that he wanted.
Okay. So you two chase after him. We're gonna stay with. I'm gonna say you get to the door first. We'll have you get to the door first. But
So where's the old man that had the bag at this point?
he walked back into the inn. You haven't seen him.
Well, we know.
The bartender looks at you. What? Did you see that? And he starts walking towards the inn. And as he gets inside the door, you hear him, "Hey, somebody come help."
So I go help.
You get past the door, and the door directly to your right, like you walk through the inn, and there's a room to the right. That door standing wide open with the guy standing there, and he's like, someone hurt him, and you see the old guy laying there, rubbing his head. What? Huh? You? Huh? What happened? Oh. Where's my bag?
What's in your bag?
Where's my bag?
Guy ran off with it. What's in the bag?
He what?
He ran off with it. He stole it. What's in the bag?
Listen. Listen. Can you help me get them back?
Depends on what's in the bag.
I need them back.
I need to know if it's important enough for me to go find it.
Make a persuasion check. Now go to your skill. Oh my gosh. Go to your skills. I mean, okay.
He doesn't even need. I mean, you can't. You can
skill
make it.
checks 20s don't
Yeah.
automatically. However,
What am I looking for?
persuasion.
-1.
-1. So a 19.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you and he says, "Fine. Some magical eggs are in that bag. Okay? And you know what? I was supposed to sell them for like 100 gold each.
So what's the reward if I go retrieve them?
Listen, at this point, he didn't pay me. He took off. I'll give you an egg."
You got it. I'm gone.
It's high quality scrambled eggs.
You took off.
I headed out.
He's hobbling after you. He's coming after you. He's walking after you. He's coming. Wait, I'm coming with you.
I'll be better on my own.
No, I'm coming with you. I need. Listen. I need these eggs back. I'm coming with you.
As long as you don't slow me down.
No problem. He goes outside with you. We'll cut over to you two. Just outside is a group of people from the Dead Sea. They didn't go straight. They maybe went to the general store or something, and they're coming back. You guys see him already like down the street, and you guys are like having to walk through this crowd of people. We're going to get through this crowd of people. As you guys get through this crowd of people, he's already down and he's turned on the street going towards Geogloff Mountain.
I continue chasing after him.
But as you guys get a little further down the street, you come out. These two are running down the street. You're a little bit ahead of him. What are you guys doing?
So where's the crowd now?
They're at the door now, so you're having to fight through them as well, but you see these two running down the street. You also saw them jump up to chase the guy as he was going out the door.
So this is my crew, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be having any troubles getting through. But like,
Good point.
Get out of the way.
I'm the one that would have had trouble getting through, but
Well, no, because Dad's kind of the lead battle
is true.
party guy.
I'm just a bard on the ship.
Yeah, and they kind of at this point they're kind of standing like, what and looking and like, what's going, what? And they kind of ask you as you're going by, what's going on? Because they saw the guy run past them, but what's going on?
Thief!
Like,
I yell thief as I run through him, and I just keep running.
you got it? And then you come out. As he's saying, you got it? Oh. Yeah, and they scramble kind of to get out of your way for you to run through. I'm going to say that you can probably catch up to them. Even though your speed's not, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm going to say you can catch up to them. So what's going on?
So I take off sprinting toward them.
You take off sprinting towards them?
Still chasing the guy.
Okay. Give me just a second. All right. So he's running down the street towards Geogloth. You didn't see it. They did. You've caught up with them.
What does the terrain look like? Where he is in?
You're in a city. You're in a town. You're on a road, a dirt road.
Okay.
And you guys are running after this guy who is running abnormally fast.
Okay. Where did he go?
Has he caught up to us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He went down the road, towards the mountain.
You're still just
Yeah, I'm just
quiet.
gonna keep running.
I don't know who
I don't
this
know
guy
him.
is, but he's with us too.
I don't know them yet, so I'm just.
Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Which way are we headed and which way is the mountain?
So you guys are headed. You're almost to the street the road that he turned on, into the forest towards the mountain, which is a day's travel.
So what's 2 miles? What?
You guys have. I think you are at or passing the general store. And as you pass, it is called the Gold Tree.
Okay. So
Where things are now 10 gold instead of 1.
So we're at the general store, and he went off to
and the road is right in front of the general store, but you're at the very edge, so you have to get a little further. Yeah.
So I wanted to try to see him. So like, I try to jump and climb up on top of the general store.
I wish. I
The
could
road
go.
that he went on is on the opposite side of the general store.
He wants to get the higher ground.
What's on the side the direction he went?
Just a couple just a couple of like housing buildings.
Okay, I want to try to get to the
The
top
blacksmith is on the other side.
Of the building in the direction that he went. I want to get to the top of.
Okay. Roll an athletics. Would it be athletics or acrobatics to get?
That would be acrobatics.
Would it?
It depends.
Well, normally it's just a speed thing, but you're trying to do it
Is it?
quickly. So, go
Because
ahead.
acrobatics is like flips and stuff, where athletics is climbing.
Yeah.
Because athletics is strength.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it as either, but
I would think with him going and trying to do it quickly, he's gonna grab and try to swing and flip up on top. So
Yeah, I'd say there's
acrobatics.
some kind of stuff there that maybe you could get up there more acrobatically. Because
There's a signpost,
if you
isn't
think
there?
if you think about Assassin's Creed, there a lot of that is kind of acrobatic instead of some of it, some routes that you can
Yeah.
take. So roll acrobatics. 18.
20.
Oh, that's a 15. Okay. Plus 5 is 20. Okay, yeah, you get up to the top of this housing building, and he is at the edge of the woods going into the woods.
He's more than 60 feet away, isn't he?
Yes. Yes. And losing you. Quick.
So He's heading off into the woods. Which direction?
East.
Okay. I'm trying to find
He's
out if
on
there's a way
a
I
road.
can cut him off.
He's moving quick.
I can see the woods. Is there anything out there where I could like shorten my distance and cut him off?
No, he's moving in like a straight line. Straight. You are behind him. You started a few seconds after they even caught, and they're leaving and he's leaving them behind. You guys are now at the end of the road, and he's like, they're running fast, and he's losing them, gaining ground, or they're losing ground on him.
Right.
Now, old man goes, I can't do that, but I can run with these guys, and he's running with them.
So I go ahead in the direction he was. I jump off the building and just go.
Okay. I could be very mean, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say it's only like 10 feet, and so there's not... You're fine.
I mean, other than seeing him, what's the use of getting on the building if I can't just run in? I'm acrobatic. I can jump and roll when I hit the ground and go.
Well... All right.
You want me to go again? Okay.
You guys are going after him. As you guys get to the edge of the forest, I'm guessing you're still going?
Yes.
Still running after him?
Yeah.
And the old guy, he's keeping pace, but he's slightly slower than, like, he's slowing down a little bit. You're now about, say, 100 yards outside of the city into the forest. It's not dark. It's like midday. And you see this guy still booking it. It's a pretty straight road, so you can see him. But after a little bit, as he's booking it, you see 3 guys in kind of tattered clothing step out of the bushes and kind of block the road in between you guys and them. There is, on the left, there is a really small dude. He's kind of spindly, kind of looks wiry. On the right, he's just a normal looking guy, maybe a little malnourished, a little bit. And in the middle, he's big. He's not jacked, but he's muscular. He's more muscular than the other 2, and he's like head and shoulders above the other 2. Roll initiative. The old guy kind of goes. He stops and he goes, "Hey, you two. He's got some of my magical eggs. He was supposed to buy them, but he didn't. If you help me get them back, I'll give you what I can."
Deal. I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
And these guys are standing in your way. I mean, you could kind of go around them, but it's kind of thick woods around here.
Am I still out front just a little bit?
You can be.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, like,
Okay.
I was thinking, I cut off that little bitty section,
Mm.
so I should be just a little bit ahead.
So we have Thalius first, and you guys stopped about. How far do you think you would have stopped with these guys? I mean, not stopped, but how far do you think you are before we? I'll say you're 30 feet. You guys are 40 feet. Does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Well, it pretty much goes like this. Okay, Thalius, your go is first. You have the bigger guy in the middle, medium guy on the right, and small guy on the left. 40 feet away.
Just by looking at them, would I be able to tell how smart they seem?
Give me. Insight, yeah. Skills.
11.
11.
Yes.
I mean, Big Boy doesn't look very super smart. He looks like a bruiser, definitely. And the other two are just kind of average Joes. Well, except for one being insanely skinny.
I want to cast Charm Person at a 2nd level. So they make a Wisdom save.
For
On the biggest guy,
okay.
and then... What order are they standing in?
Small, medium, or small, big, medium.
On the big guy and the medium guy.
Okay. Medium guy got a 17.
That passes.
Big guy got a 6.
That fails.
Okay, so remind me of Charm Person again.
They regard me as a friendly acquaintance,
Okay.
and once the spell ends, they know they were charmed by me.
By you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Does it say how it can be broken? Just wondering.
No. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed. That lasts for 1 hour.
I would assume. Oh wait, charmed is a condition.
Yes.
I'll look up charmed.
Does it say? Cause I'm pretty sure it's on concentration, isn't it?
It probably is concentration.
I think I'm.
Charmed person probably is.
I'm just asking. I don't actually know.
I would.
So, do we know that the person is charmed? That he just charmed that person?
It
Oh.
doesn't say.
You saw him cast a spell.
I would assume his demeanor would change. Like,
Duration 1 hour. No,
It's not.
it's not concentration.
Is it not?
No.
Okay.
I thought it would be too.
Well, that's all I was asking.
I would
wasn't-
say though, if you attack him, he won't. But
Yeah, I would assume if
he's only charmed by you,
Yes.
not them. So you're good from this big guy.
After that, no, I'm gonna just stop right there.
You can talk if you want. Talking is free action.
I want to be like, hey, buddy, kind of just let me through real fast.
Yeah, not these guys.
That's okay. Just let me through.
Yeah, I don't know about them, but they're not these guys.
It'll just be me going through. You just kind of step to one side, and I'll just run through between the other two, and we'll be good.
Okay. You're 40 feet away. Do you want to try to move towards them?
I'll move.
This
I'll
road,
move.
I'll say this road is like 10 feet wide.
I'll
So
move
there's
15
3 of
feet
them.
towards them.
Okay, 15 feet. Do you have a bonus action you want to do, or is that... You don't have to. I mean,
As a bonus action, I'll give you a bardic inspiration, so you can add a D6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay. From there, it is Thane.
All right.
If that's all you have.
so the big guy is still hostile toward us, right?
Yeah,
To me.
he's standing in the way. So what's Thane doing?
I'm just gonna try and move close for now,
Okay.
because I can't attack from a range.
Do you have...
I have a bow, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, you have a bow, but you don't want to use it?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Do you want to hold your action? You can hold an action. Nah. Okay. Thatchark.
So I'm still to run.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away from him. He ran about 10 feet past you as you're running up.
Okay. I sprint toward the big guy,
Okay.
throw up my shield, and jump at him. Just try to slam and knock him to the ground.
Big guy.
The big guy.
You're trying. Okay. What this is gonna be? We're gonna treat this like. I think it's a grab. No. No. We're gonna treat this as a shove attack. Okay. What that does is it takes place of one of your attacks, but you only have one, I believe.
No. With the double bladed.
Roll an attack roll. Use your unarmed attack. 19?
19.
19? Okay. Yeah, you hit him, and though he's sturdy, you feel how sturdy this guy is. You rush into him with your shield, and you shove him to the ground. That's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Knock him prone? Okay. But now you're standing right in between the little guy and the medium guy, with him laying at your feet. He's prone. That is his turn. To become unprone, you have to use half your movement. He doesn't have very much movement, but it doesn't matter. You're right in front of him. He kind of pushes him, like as he falls, he kind of just pushes himself back up, and he swings his big fist at you. This is going. He rolls with disadvantage. All right, but he has a +4 to hit. That is a 6. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
That would be my armor class, right?
Yes.
18.
18. Yeah, that does not hit. Then it's the guy on your left. Since you rushed up and you shoved their buddy to the ground, he's going to take 3 attacks at you.
So did he not take any damage whatsoever?
From his shove attack?
No, it's to get him prone.
Okay.
The guy on your left, he looks real speedy, and he's going to try to hit you 3 times. Just punch you 3 times, real quick. That is a 13.
18.
A 12, which doesn't hit, and that's an 18. 1 damage, 1 bludgeoning.
Dragon hit his heads.
Okay, we'll use that as the 2 then. I'll use.
Yeah.
If it lands like that. Okay. Okay. And then now it is the medium guy. He is also going to try to hit you 1 time. You rushed up, pushed their friend down. But just stop. You don't have to get through. That's a 4. That doesn't hit. Back to Thalius. Thalius.
Well, since he attacked, Charmed Person is broken because he's technically he is an ally, so it breaks. It breaks.
I asked that before I done it.
That was on me. I'm sorry, I misread it.
Do me a deception check from when you said it's just me. Whatever for them. Roll a deception. I'll say the DC is like 10.
19.
Okay. You're not. You have convinced him that you're not with them. Per se.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he's still charmed by you, but he's not charmed. He's. Whatever. Thales. I can't believe Charm Person isn't concentration.
I know.
No, because it lasts an hour.
Yeah, but you would think if you get hit enough, your concentration for the spell itself would.
Yeah, good point.
Can I take a full disengage and dash? try to get through since he's knocked the one guy down?
Well, disengage and dash are both an action.
They're engaged on me.
Well, what if I just take a dash action? I would take 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you would take 2 opportunity attacks. Well, no. If now that they're converged on the center, you could go to one side or the other.
I want to take a full dash. Try to chase after the other. No, I shouldn't do that.
He kept running, and you guys have been stopped by these guys. So
I'll
they're
take a full dash and go around the side and.
okay.
chase
Which
after the
side
other
are you going? Mid guy or small guy side?
guy. I'm gonna go mid guy size.
Mid guy side. Okay. He's gonna take. You get. What's your speed? 30?
30, so 60 feet of it.
60 feet. You
So
get
I get
40 feet
40
past
feet,
them.
40
You
feet.
can get 40 feet past them. He's going to take an opportunity attack. He's just punched Vatrarch, and he 9. I assume that doesn't hit.
Correct.
Okay. So he punches at Vatrarch. It doesn't work. So as he rears back, he sees you coming back, and he kind of tries to elbow you, and you just run past.
Too slow, buddy, I say as I pass him.
Stop it! And the big guy goes, "It's okay. He's friend." Is that all you got on this turn?
That's all I can do.
Okay, Thane.
Well, because now that they're all on one guy, that would be considered them attacking.
Mm-hmm. They're all within. Yeah.
So I'm going to use my.
Did you move 30 feet
Yeah, the
last turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you're within. You can get to one of them now.
Yeah,
Without
so,
using your.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Which one you
No.
going for?
But I don't know.
Pick one.
I'll go to the one on his right.
The mid guy,
Yeah.
middle guy. All right. So I assume you're going for an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
23.
20.
That's 18 plus 5.
Woo! Okay, yeah, you hit this guy. I wrote down his AC somewhere. Yep, you hit this guy.
Okay. So, and because
you get sneak attack.
yeah, so I'll do the damage first, like my normal damage, and then I'll add because there's something else I'm gonna do as well.
Oh, the whales from the grave thing?
Yeah.
Nice. That goes on a different enemy, though.
Yeah, I know. So it's 10, and then
10?
yeah.
Okay, he's not looking great. You have a +7 for damage?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. What?
Oh,
4,
So
6.
16 total?
Yep.
You run up, this middle guy, you just stab him and he goes
I'm using the sickle, the scythe, so
or sickle?
Yeah.
Sickle? Yeah, okay. Sickle flavored as a scythe?
yeah.
Cool. So you slice him across the back, like collarbone through, and you see him just kind of, he goes as he's kind of just ripped open across the shoulder a little bit, and then it slashes down his back, and he goes and falls back.
All right. And then I'm using Wells from the Grave
Okay.
because it's immediately after the sneak attack, and the big guy's taking the damage.
Okay. Does that take a bonus action or anything?
No, it's
I'm just
immediately
curious.
after you do your sneak attack.
But
damage.
you have 2 charges of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And it does how much to?
It's 1d6, and he's taking 6 necrotic damage.
Who's taking 6?
The big guy.
The big guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of described this for because I kind of described the slash. Kind of describe what your whales from the grave looks like.
Specifically, it would be after hitting this guy, just this green burst of energy.
Out of your blade or out of you or
It would be out of the blade. 'Cause it would be immediately after hitting this guy.
so kind of as you're slashing, a green energy
Yeah.
kind of wreathes your blade and it shoots off towards the big
Yeah.
guy as you go through and okay, cool. And it's just immediate damage. No,
yeah, it's 1d6
oh my
of necrotic
gosh.
damage.
Okay, and it was 6.
Yep.
Okay, so he's done. Okay. Cool. Wow. All right.
Yeah, they're
Um,
pretty strong.
Patriarch.
Okay.
Unless you have something else.
No, that's it. That's all I can
Okay.
do.
Cool.
So the little guy hit me.
Yeah.
So I spin slashing down at this guy with my scimitar.
Okay. Oh, you guys weren't here for it. He has a double-bladed scimitar, which is normally a two-handed weapon. We are flavoring it as a one-handed weapon just because I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Is that going to bother anybody? We've
No.
flavored yours and let you use Dex for one. We
I
could have
don't care.
flavored yours for something. It's
I am using it as a two-handed weapon though. Just
I
so
want a
it's
plus
just
3
side.
magic weapon.
what? I thought from over here, is that a 19?
That is a 19.
It looks like a natural 20 when you
Yeah,
first roll
It
it.
looks like a 20 from here.
What would I add on
That it's go to your actions
that? Okay.
and your scimitar. You have
Plus
plus 5,
It was
24.
24.
and you're hitting who? Little guy.
The little guy.
You hit him. What is your modifier to damage? It's over on the right.
2d4 plus 3.
2d4 plus 3. Go ahead and roll it. D4. Do you need another D4? 2d4 plus 3.
If you can grab it.
If I can get it. 2,
I think it's a 4.
4.
Yeah.
4
Yeah, so
Plus
6
plus 3 is 9.
Yeah.
You just immediately explain to me how you slash through this small guy.
I was just swinging. I just spun around, swinging. And I just cut him straight in the hand.
All right. He goes, and he was skinny enough that when you did it, he kind of just toppled over like 2 blocks, falling. You know, like if you, almost like if what is it, cricket that has the little
Yeah.
things. If you stack 2 of those on top of each other and it hit and it went whee. Just not as fun for him anyway. And I think with your double-bladed scimitar, it lets you use a bonus action to make a second attack with that. Right?
So
Would you like to?
after I slide through him, I come back around for a second swipe at the big guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
That one
attack.
does 1d4, I believe.
Yeah, the second attack does different damage.
22.
That hits.
So
Yeah.
it's 1d4 plus.
I believe.
I think so.
Tap on the. No.
No, on
Tap
the
on the item itself.
yeah, little lid scimitar.
If you attack. Yeah, does
I can
1d4 rather
reduce
than
my
2d4.
damage. Sickle a little bit.
Okay. But is it still
I can
accurate?
reduce-
I don't know how you have plus 7
Yes.
with it.
Oh,
plus 3.
Yeah,
because
1d4
I'm
plus
considered
3.
an elf, I have accuracy.
So 5.
5 damage?
Yep.
Okay. He's still looking pretty good. You two are both standing pretty much right next to him now, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not.
you're
I'm
not.
40 feet
You're
away.
40 feet away. It's his turn. He is going to raise both fists into the air and slam down on the ground. And as he does so, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Plus 3.
8.
11.
You both fail.
I rolled an 8. Or a 7. I don't know what
You also have a d6 of bardic inspiration. I don't know if a 14 would pass. If he can get a 6.
Go ahead and roll it.
What?
A
Add-
d6.
Roll a d6 and see if you can get a 6.
2.
10.
Okay, you wasted that bardic, but that's okay. That was a chance. You got an 11
Yep.
and you got a 10. Both of you take. Where's my d8? Okay. Take 7 damage and fall prone.
Okay.
Both of you take 7 damage and fall prone as the ground beneath you just kind of cracks up around him a little bit and it trips you both. And kind of springs your ankles a little bit. That is Thalius. You look down the road and guy's long gone.
Okay. I stop and turn around, and I see that they're both prone, so I'm going to cast Healing Word on...
Now they're not down, they've just taken 7 damage each.
They're prone, I know.
Yeah, they're just...
They're knocked down on the ground. Yeah. But I see he's taken some damage, so I'm going to cast Healing Word, which is 8 hit points to you. 1d4 plus 5.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
3rd level is more powerful than I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's a first level.
So
No, I mean 3rd level
Oh,
characters.
I take 8.
yes, but you just took 7, so you're back up to
Well,
full.
this was originally for level 1 characters.
So I'm
The
back
sickle,
up to full.
I'll go under. I had to change some stuff in it so I could use it as a dex weapon.
and
So if I
then
need to lower my damage with it,
Oh no, it's fine.
and then I'll use
It
a
actually makes sense for it to be a
and
scythe.
I'll just get. I'll walk 30. I'll run 30 feet back to him.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. That leaves you 10 feet away. That's okay though.
I don't think I can do anything else because the spell was the. Yeah, the spell was all I can do.
Do you have a bonus action? How many bardics can you hand out?
One at a time.
Uh,
I can do 4 more, but I can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, he just used his.
Okay, I can do. I'll do another bardic to Vetrarch.
Okay. So you put another bardic on Vatrarch. So Dad, you have another D6 to work with again. And it's Thane's turn.
So without getting up, I'm just gonna drop the sickle, drop my scythe, and pull out my dagger, and try to stab him.
Now, let me see. Because I could be wrong, but prone means disadvantage
Okay.
on attack rolls. Which,
18.
18?
Yeah, that was the lower one.
Okay. Now, I don't know... I know... Or another enemy within 5 feet that isn't incapacitated. I think you get sneak attack on this. No,
No.
you can't get it if you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, that's only BG3. It doesn't say anything in 5E.
If you have advantage on the attack roll,
Or,
you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon. If you have advantage on the attack roll, you don't need advantage on
or
the attack roll.
the target is within 5 feet
Yeah,
of...
an enemy that isn't incapacitated,
he's not incapacitated.
and you don't have disadvantage on the attack
Okay,
roll.
and you don't have... Okay, yep. So just do your dagger damage then.
Yeah.
I was trying to help out. Ooh, 4.
That's 8.
Or 8.
Yeah.
He's looking bad. You just put a dagger through his foot. He's not happy with you. And is that all you can do?
Yeah.
Okay. Vatrarch, it is your turn. You're laying down. You just watched him stab a dagger through this guy's foot. Wait, did you roll to hit? Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you did. 18. Sorry.
Okay, so what can I do from where I'm at right now?
You can get up with half your movement,
I could have done a bonus action with it, but
or you can attack at disadvantage. I'll tell you now, he's big and beefy and wearing rags. He's not that hard to hit.
Okay. I've still got my scimitar. I'm going to try to stab him with my scimitar. Like
You're gonna-
just straight up.
Okay, that works. Go ahead and roll your attack roll with disadvantage. So roll 2 and take the lower. I think that's a 15 with your attack bonus. Oh!
You gotta go with the 15, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you don't get that natural 20.
when you can't use it, that's when he gets it.
Yeah, I know, right? That all of your attacks are going to be right here in actions at the top.
Okay.
You get a +5 to the
Yep.
hit, and then you roll 2. Now you roll 2d4 plus 3. Wait.
Here, you
You, what's the max that can be? 11. He's not looking like super like death's door close, but you know your own strength. You look like you could end this guy. You think you can end this guy, potentially.
9.
Unfortunately, you do not end him with that attack.
not today.
But even though I'm laying down, do I not get my second?
You can.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Okay. Use
So
your
I
bonus
will-
action to. Dad didn't even use his class feature.
What?
He has a special bonus action.
Yeah, but
But
this
he's
is, this
rather-
is not a good spot for it.
Not necessarily. Go ahead.
Roll your d20 first.
You have
see
to
if
roll an
Oh.
attack roll.
Okay.
You can't just roll your damage.
10.
10, that hits.
8.
6.
Dad, it does +2, right?
Huh.
It does a d4 +2
Not for the
Plus
bonus
3.
attack.
Plus 3.
for the bonus.
It's 6.
It's a d4 plus 3 rather than 2d4.
For the bonus attack on his thing. Look at it.
Yes.
It's 1d4 instead of 2d4.
Plus-
1d4 plus 3.
Okay, so it does have the bonus. How do you kill this guy? You're on the ground and you're slashing at him.
Well,
And
I
stabbing.
stabbed him, and then I jerked it out and slashed it.
Well, if it's a double scimitar, I would imagine it's stab and then slash.
If
But-
you want to, you can stab him and then slash him like that.
Well, I stabbed, and then as I pull it out, I swing the other side around.
Okay. Okay. He falls on top of you. Not too hard to get out from under him. You can have your D2 back. And at this point, the guy that you guys were chasing is long gone. And the little guy, the old man that was traveling with you. Yeah. My name's Fred, by the way.
Hi, Fred.
There's 2 options of where he could go, and I don't know why he'd go to Yondelspire. I think he's going to Geocloth.
Why would you think that?
Why would he go to another town when he just stole something from me?
Why wouldn't he go to another town away from everyone else?
Why wouldn't he go to a place with no one?
If he's looking to sell away from a town that he just stole from.
He was looking to buy from me. Why would he be selling it?
Because
What's
he just
so
stole
special
it from
about
you.
these eggs?
I don't know. They're just magical.
I think you're full of shit.
They're eggs. They're golden, and they're magical.
Where did you get them from?
I found them.
Where?
I don't remember.
We're dealing with an idiot.
I mean, he makes the motion of a bag. He kind of looks at it and...
I look at these two and I'll be like, we could continue trying to help the guy, or we can just leave him here and get the eggs for ourselves and sell them for ourselves.
He's standing right there listening. I like that idea.
Fine. There's 4 eggs. I'll give you each one if you help me.
Because earlier you said 3.
No?
I don't think you said.
Yes.
You-
You
I didn't
said
say-
there was 3.
I didn't say how many eggs there were.
I don't remember if he did or not.
I don't either.
I don't think I did.
If you
I may have. And if I did, I meant 4. Listen, I can make enough off of 1. Okay? If you help me, I'll give you each an egg. Now. Please. And he does a cheesy smile like I'm doing right now.
Can I roll an insight check to see if we can beat this guy up and just leave him here? So we
Leave
can
him for
steal the eggs for ourselves?
That's against our code of conduct
Not
for
mine.
the ship.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
He's got a point.
My guy's just kind of. You know,
Listen, someone I showed the eggs to, like the guy that stole them. When he first got in contact with me, he said something about them being some kind of magical golden egg that he didn't say much except he could make more money than 100 gold off of them. And I wasn't sure what he meant. He also said that the eggs could give him something besides gold anyway. So I don't know.
So what do you know about the place that you think he's going to?
Mountain, nice hiking. I mean, it's got some nice hiking.
So you said the guys we ran into were in rags as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this guy was working with them?
Sure.
yeah, I wanted to help him with that.
But, okay.
Please.
Did you get a 1?
I got a nat 1.
Oh, boy.
Got a 13.
13. You're thinking if they were, why did they step out in front of that guy?
Yeah.
To keep you from going with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can I just come with you guys though? I like what that was fun.
So, can I use my survival to see which way this guy went?
I mean, there's only one way to. I mean, you came from that way and he went that way.
Well, you said there was a town.
Further on in the mountain is what I'm assuming.
Further on, there might be a split.
Okay. So you said there was a town that he could be going to, or that he could be going to the mountain?
Yes, we're
Okay.
not to where
Okay.
you know.
I want to look at him and try and intimidate him. Tell him that it's going to be a gold piece an hour to help him.
Why do you think I was trying to sell it? Listen, you're getting the gold egg.
We're wasting time.
It was
Cool.
listen.
I'm with him. We're wasting time. Just come with us.
I was gonna sell it for 100
I'm
gold.
I'm gone.
I'm with him. We're walking away.
I'm keeping him distracted so you guys just...
We're walking in the same direction that he went.
Okay. He's following with you guys. So if you guys would like, you can take a short rest. Go ahead and take a short rest if you need it.
I don't need it, but I'll
And
do it
as
for
you're
us.
walking, Fred's not saying much. He's like
I'm gonna take a short rest.
golden eggs.
At the scroll
Under-
at the very top, and there's like a campfire.
Yeah.
Campfire.
I mean, I
And
don't
then
know
you
that
do
I need it, but
Short rest. And then it gives you an option to pick a D10 to click it. Then take short rest. It'll give you 1d10 plus 3 HP back. Did him healing you?
Yeah. I don't-
Oh, well then just
He
take
was
short
already at
rest.
full.
I was already full. I don't need a short rest. I was just.
I mean, you still get a short rest. You would have gotten your abilities and stuff back, but that's
I was-
okay.
I was hoping I would get my bardics back, but
I didn't use any abilities.
If you use them,
Okay.
chill.
I don't get because mine's after a long rest.
Mine is
So.
2.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
But I
you
still have the other one.
You still have plenty of.
I've got 3 bardics left.
Yeah, you got plenty of bardics. How long does a bardic last?
10 minutes.
Oh, well then Dad doesn't have it anymore. He goes, I'm gonna get my golden egg, golden egg, golden egg. And he's walking with you guys. He's happy.
As he's singing and kind of dancing, I take out a lute and just strum along to drown him out.
Golden egg.
I play louder, hoping he will shut up.
So I do want to point out something about my character.
Y'all are both going to have to shut up because you're drawing attention to us.
He doesn't sheath his weapons; they just disappear.
Okay, that's fine with me.
As you say that, I stop playing and just put the lute behind my back.
He's going. Golden egg. Golden egg.
Can I intimidate him and make him shut up?
Yeah, he's quiet. Okay. So a little while later, you guys can talk if you want. You don't have to, I guess.
I would assume I would look over at him and be like, by the way, I'm Thalius. And you are?
I'm Thane.
Nice to meet you.
No? Okay.
He's kind of quiet. This is it Vatrarch?
Vatrarch.
This is Vatrarch.
Pleasure.
So after a little while, you get to this fork in the road. And there's a sign that says, left is towards Yondelspire, and straight is towards Geogloth.
I'm going to use my survival to try to see which way this
Okay.
might go.
Checking for footprints maybe or something?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen to what the guide said earlier and start walking towards the mountain.
I want to give him the help action.
Okay, roll with advantage. So roll and take the higher of the two. Roll twice and take the higher of the two.
I think it's at the very bottom.
Well, that's a 16.
Okay.
And that's a 17.
17. Okay, either one of those works. It looks like there's been a lot of traffic through here. Maybe not today, but you are seeing, like, he just starts walking towards Geogloth, and you are seeing, like, besides his, a set of fresh footprints. Not.
This is
Not
the
Will
story.
Smith?
No, not Will Smith. Going towards Geogloth Mountain. One weird thing, though, his footsteps are like almost double the length of any normal person's footsteps. And he didn't look tall. He didn't look like he had long legs or anything. He looked like a normal average Joe. Well, not normal average Joe, but he looked like an everyday guy. Not anyone that's super tall or actually, you know what I'm saying? His footsteps seem to be abnormally long, like further apart. So you guys heading towards Geogloth?
We head towards the weird footprints
Okay.
and follow them.
And Fred goes, told you.
I look at him and say, please be quiet. We're trying to help you, but you're making it very difficult to want to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Another annoying character.
Not as bad yet.
And you guys come up to this clearing on the right side of the road, and a little further is a little ways down the road, maybe 50 yards down the road, is this bridge that goes across a small stream. And the fort, if you believe it, it gets even more dense right through there because there's a stream going through there. And it's starting to get dark. It's been a while. But there is this small clearing next to you guys.
I want to look for any signs of someone passing through within the last couple hours that would match what we've been following.
Okay. Roll a survival.
Would they be survival or investigation?
Either or.
Survival's better. 10.
10. I mean, it looks trafficked. I mean, someone was talking about on the ship that Geogloth is a pretty nice hiking area. If anybody else would want to do the same thing, I'll let them look around for...
I want to look around for. I just want to check the area out.
What, the clearing, what do you...
I want to look.
I'm gonna check the pathway that we've been walking on.
for kind of the same thing he was?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Are you looking for like people in the bushes and stuff?
19.
19. Yeah, he's definitely kept going.
I'm trying to find any signs like abnormal signs. Like you got heavy traffic. There's sometimes like other signs that somebody might have veered off the path or.
I don't
or
think you
stop to take a rest.
I
Or
don't.
something.
Yeah, I don't think you have to roll anything. This clearing does have like a smaller like worn path out to the middle where people might have went and camped, and there's a big a spot in the middle that kind of seems like there's been stuff burned and things like that, and tents set up sometimes. So I'll give you that. I mean, you walk up and it's a clearing.
I think he's looking for more of like stuff you wouldn't just see. Something that would take a little bit more of investigation or
What are you looking for besides that?
Other signs that
hidden signs.
hidden signs of some of where he might have taken a risk, like he may have
Tried to
veered
cover his
off
tracks.
covered his tracks.
Roll investigation or survival.
17.
17. No, looks like he just stayed on. I mean, he was moving faster than you guys somehow. You don't necessarily know how. But, like I said, his strides were longer than anyone normal. But he seems like, at that pace, seems like he could have made it to Geogloth in less than a day.
Well, we have two choices. We can either keep going as it gets darker, or make camp and risk losing him.
At this point, either way, it looks like we've lost him. There's no sense in us making camp though when we could try to catch up and.
I light my torch, and I continue on the path.
I follow.
I don't need the torch, but I'll follow too.
Well, dark vision. I think we all have dark vision.
Are you guys trying to make it to
Oh,
Geogloth?
no, I don't light the torch. Sorry, I got night vision too, or dark vision.
Well, if you want the torch, I mean, that's fine.
I'm asking,
Uh,
are you guys trying to make it to Geogloth
Yes.
Yes.
before the next day?
Yes.
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 Okay. What we're gonna do is, I'll say you can by traveling through the night. However, I want you to make con saves. DC 14.
16?
30, 20.
18.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay, you all passed. I was gonna say, like, if you failed the con save, you would have a level of exhaustion because you haven't taken time to stop and rest. But since you did
We did though, we took a short
short rest, you can do light things like moving through. A long rest, you have to stop. You have to sleep or do whatever your
Whatever your
long rest thing is. But you guys decided to keep going. As you're walking over the bridge, I need everyone to give me a wisdom save.
Does this have to do with being charmed?
Yes.
22.
Got a 9.
A 9
With advantage. I got a 9.
with advantage.
Yeah.
8.
8. You both.
You have advantage to avoid being charmed. So
Okay, roll again.
roll again and take the higher.
Oh, yeah, I do too. So it didn't
Oh my gosh.
Take the 8.
9.
9.
8. I have a 2.
Oh.
With a 3.
Okay.
So
What did you get?
It's 5.
I got a
and
22,
8.
but I
So,
also have advantage on being charmed.
You two get very distracted as you walk over this bridge. You feel some kind of weird sense of slight familiarity, and it gives you pause. But you're also kind of drawn as you walk over the bridge. There's a small creek but it's not really. There's barely any water in the bottom of it. It's at most ankle deep. You're kind of drawn to the underside of the bridge.
I look at the
Hold on.
bridge. Okay.
You're drawn to the underside of the bridge, and we'll pick up there next time. So, next time we're going to have to deal with you two being charmed by something under the bridge.
Would enough damage knock them out of it?
I don't know. Maybe you'll have to try it.
I don't want to hurt them yet.
Usually,
I mean,
usually you could use an action to like slap somebody without dealing damage to into charmed effect. Usually,
Maybe
I
this
say.
is something slightly different.
okay, I personally don't want to hurt them in character. I wouldn't care, but personally, I don't want to do anything.
I know what you're saying. So how are we feeling about after this?
Like I want to keep playing to see what happens.
Right?
Oh yeah. So is there anything that you guys want to talk about for the end of this? Check out the TikTok since we've made one since I think the last time we actually recorded.
Yeah.
Same name as here. What else? We have the Dubby partnership still.
Do we?
Yeah. If you want to try it. Dad, do you want to give the people your TikTok?
No.
No. Well, I guess if nobody has, I mean, do you have any other channels that aren't us that you want to put out there? No?
Not really.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, all right then. I guess catch you next time.